Hey there, it's your friend Brad, your YouTube friend Brad. Who's there? Anybody here? I'm looking. I'm watching. I see an ad. I'm going to give you some fun stuff here on a Saturday. I'm going to see if people enjoy some live discussion and some on this date. So come here and I'll try this. I don't know. We'll see. Hello, welcome. If you're just joining, I see a few more folks coming in. I want to be interactive here and just take any questions. I'm going to do some Stern stuff today. And then I'm going to do another one where I just look back at some things that have happened in the past and kind of talk about that and give your thoughts. And then the real goal here is to make this a YouTube game show. Who's in? Anybody want to win some stuff? So it's your YouTube friend Brad here. We're going live. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I know there's not a lot of people in here, but we're trying this. This is the first time we're trying this. This is close. Do we like it up like this? Do we like it horizontal? Or no, wait, this is vertical. Which one is which? Now I'm confused. See, I'm already confused in my first live stream here of the 2024 season. But what I'm going to do here today is take a look back at some moments on the Howard Stern Show on this broadcast. We're going to maybe give you some Artie Lange updates. Maybe. I think I might have some updates. You never know. But please comment in the chat. I'm going to try to see if I see you in the chat over here. We're trying this, on the fly. I see a few people in here. Let's see who's here. Let's see who is in the house before we continue. I don't know if I can do that. But hello, Sports Insider. Thanks for saying hello. That was me saying hello. Hello from Tampa. All right, Mike, thank you for joining. We've got 6 of you in here. Anything you want to hear about the Stern Show from this date? I did go back to Mark's Friggin and marksfriggin.com, a wonderful resource for Stern fans, as it always was. He's not doing it anymore. I think he got like all of us and decided he's had enough. So Mark's Friggin no longer doing the Stern rundown. But once again, if you're coming here today live, I appreciate it. We're going to try this. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it every day. We'll do something at noon or maybe Stern at 5. We'll go over the show a little bit. We'll talk together. We'll do some trivia. But again, the goal is maybe we do some giveaways. Maybe we give some stuff away. Back on February 17th, which is today, 1998. God, my eyes are so bad. From Mark's Friggin, Howard went to L.A. and was pissed about being there. I really should have brought my glasses down here. I can't see. I really am having a problem. I have to move the phone to see a little bit. But let's take a look here. Howard spent his 3-day weekend out in L.A. He went back out there to shoot his upcoming E! Show, the last time they had cameras. So anyway, Howard talked about having a bad time. But here's what I found was interesting. On February 17th, 1998, Benji the intern goes to the toy fair. So Benji was an intern in 1998. I don't think I knew that. But they had Benji going out doing some things, and it looks like... hello from Boston. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you joining here today. We're looking back at some moments from the show. Did you guys know that Benji was an intern? I don't remember that. I thought he just came in and started writing, and that's why Howard got all mad. But anyway, Benji was part of the show on February 17th, 1998. And then also, Heather Locklear came in, and let's see, she was talking about Melrose Place that day, and she had just had a baby. So that was February 17th, 1998, Howard Stern Show on this date. So again, what I'm doing here is just giving on this date a live view so we can be interactive, we can talk, and maybe I'll give you some prizes if you get we do a trivia sometime. But again, just for the first time, we're giving this a chance. February 17th, 1999, on this date, this was the day of the Howard Stern Show Men's Beauty Pageant. Anybody remember who won that? Jackie the Joke Man actually won. The scores go as follow. Gary had a 28. Fred had a 34.5. Benji had a 22.5. John had a 27. Howard had a 34. And Jackie came in with a 36. Swimsuit segment, all kinds of interesting things here. But that was the day that they did the Howard Stern Beauty Pageant. They also had a Mark Harris update. I think he's passed. Is Mark Harris passed? Someone help me out there. He was a good guest. I liked when Mark Harris was on the show. Moving on to February 17th, 2000, John Stamos was a guest on this day in Howard Stern history. They talked about, of course, Rebecca Romaine. Let's see. That was pretty much the focus of the interview. Then Howard went off on the women of The View. This is like my favorite time period of the show. This was when Howard was going off on Star Jones and letting her have it. Hello, Mike W. He did die a couple years ago, Scott says. All right, I appreciate that. Do you guys remember when he was doing The View and he would completely just go off on Whoopi and Star Jones? So this was part of the show on that day. I thought that was fun. And then name that fame for WWF tickets. And then Pauly Shore came in on this date in February of 2000. So I don't remember Pauly Shore being in there at this point in his career. This was kind of a bad point in his career, but Howard had him on February 17th, 2000. February 17th, 2005 was the next time Howard was live. And this was so he had just announced Sirius, I think in October of 94. And so basically the whole show from October on till they got to Sirius was just talking about how much they hated being on terrestrial radio. And the big story this day was the decency bill being passed by the House of Representatives, and Howard had all kinds of interesting things to say about that on this day in February of 2005. I thought those shows were okay. It was a lot of serious talk. But Artie was on the show at this point, so it was always good. February 17th, 2015 is the next time they were live. So basically, Howard would always take off around this time because it's President's Day. So if you go back to Mark's Friggin' and you take a look at the on this date, you'll see that Howard was not working a lot on February 17th, 2000, at any time February 17th. But we're going to try to do this every time. On February 17th of 2015, the first story is Howard's thinking about retirement. So that could be any year. Insert year there. Then Brian Williams discussion. So this is when Brian Williams was going on talking about doing news reports of things he wasn't even at. So I guess that's what they talked about there. Then they had a fake Brian Williams. So they were doing fake, phony. I wonder who was doing them then, because they're bad now, but I wonder who's doing them then. But then they had Dan Aykroyd in on this day. So February 17th, 2015 was Dan Aykroyd's interview. And that's basically, from what I can find from Mark's Friggin', the last live time Howard was on February 17th, 2015. So we're going to try to do this. It was just a test run. I see 7 people. That's way more than I expected. I appreciate you coming by. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any guests that you would like to see on the show. I'm going to try to be here for you, and we'll maybe even talk about the show that we heard that previous day. I listened a little bit this week. Very difficult. Are you guys enjoying listening to the show out there? I'm not. It's quite tedious, I think. But we'll be doing trivia, hopefully, and I have a thumb drive of hours and hours and hours of Howard Stern material, and I'm thinking about giving it away as a prize. So maybe we'll do some trivia here. I see 10 people in here, so I almost don't want to quit yet. I was giving this a test and to see if we had some sort of people that wanted to see this. Every Saturday thing. Yeah, we could do this every Saturday. Tell me what you mean, Matt. I'm not sure what you're saying there, but yeah, maybe. We could do an every Saturday thing. I do have to work sometime, so it's hard to do this every day. I appreciate that, Dan. You love the videos more than the show. I appreciate that very much. Still working on more guests. I'll be candid. I've run out of names of people that I'm interested in talking to. And trust me, I have gone through the Rolodex of people that I think I could get. Definitely trying to get other people that have been on before to come back on. I think what I'm really trying to do is just wait out this current group. And I think a lot of them will be leaving, I would think, once Howard retires, and maybe they'll want to come out and start talking about what's going on inside the studio. A buddy of mine, Clownvis. I don't know if you guys follow Clownvis. We're both St. Louisans. Clownvis. Clownvis is a clown. He dresses like a clown who does Elvis songs and magic. And he had Wendy the Slow Adult called into his show the other night. And this is sort of my reason for coming on here, because I saw Wendy, actual Wendy, calling my buddy. I don't want to give his name out. His name's Clownvis. So I thought maybe we'll do something live with the folks and see if they're interested in this. Appreciate you coming here. I feel like I know there was going to be a question about Artie. There might be. I think there might be something coming soon. That's all I really have heard, and I haven't really talked to anybody, but from what I'm hearing, something couple months, maybe we'll be here. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. But keep coming here, and hopefully that would be the guy that comes to the show. Like, that's the reason I started this whole thing, was I wanted to get Artie on the show. Thank you, Matt. That is a tease. Can't say much more. I'm sorry. I wish I could. Even if I, I just can't say much more. But I did hear something. Let's just say that I heard something about Mr. Lange, and hopefully, like I said, he'll come here and he'll talk about what's going on with him. I had Jimmy Palumbo on last year. Maybe we'll try him again. I don't know if you guys saw the Jimmy Palumbo interview, but he was talking about beer league. Was that the name of the movie? Yeah, he was trying to do another beer league. I didn't see it come out, but anyway. Also, we're going to try the product thing. I couldn't think of any product, so I put a serious product in there. I'm sure you all have serious, but we're going to try tagging products here. But yeah, any other questions, comments from the group here today? Just really trying to just see if people would be interested in some on this date. What I was going to do with this is just kind of look back at some moments, and then we could discuss together some of the things that happened on the date, and remember. I just, like I said, I found it very interesting that Benji was an intern. I don't remember Benji being an intern. I really don't remember the first time Benji was on the air. I just remember starting to sit next to Jackie, and Jackie was not happy about it. And if you go back to my channel, you can see that Jackie talked about that the last time he was on the program. So that's going to do it here. I'm also going to do like a pop culture on this date. Thank you, Scott. I really do appreciate you guys commenting on this, and we'll do it again. I'll maybe continue to try a lunchtime thing. Maybe we'll try a nighttime thing tomorrow. I don't know. But there'll be another on this date. I can promise that tomorrow. And we'll see if we get more people here. Let your friends know that you're interested in this. Also, check out the shirt shop. I'll put it in the description when we're done here. Of course, you probably know that I have a shirt shop with Howard Stern stuff. And I think that's going to do it. That's our first chance here. But we had a small little group. More than I expected, I have to say. So I appreciate the fans of this channel coming here. Tell your friends. Tell them to come and subscribe. We'll do this again. We'll do a pop culture one coming up in the next hour, see how that goes, and we'll go from there. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you guys next time.